Hello my friends, and welcome back to the bench. Today we're going to be testing this Sparmax dual action airbrush, also single action. We'll go over that in a minute. Really good brand here, and kind of shocked at the quality. I'm going to find out, with you guys how this thing really is. But I have had this a long time. I haven't even used it. It says Tamiya, but it's a Sparmax licensed airbrush. All of Tamiya's airbrushes were licensed through Sparmax. A nice one. Look at that. And if Tamiya chose them to make their airbrushes, then I was guessing they're pretty good quality. Now, it's a Taiwanese company. Get out of here. Company's from Taiwan, but they started a contract a few years back with Iwata, and they have a partnership. And I'm not sure how far it goes as far as manufacturing and stuff, but I know they cross-promote and whatnot. So I believe Sparmax makes a lot of products for Iwata, because you'll notice this branding in this box with this there's colors and these stripes. You'll notice their cleaning pots and stuff have that logo. So that's how I know they make them for them. Now, it's a company from Taiwan, I've said, but that's mostly I know about them. I looked up their history, and they go back quite a ways. And but these are really high quality. Just looking at them, we're going to see how good they spray. But these are really, really high quality brushes at a real reasonable price. This is $69.99. It's a $70 airbrush. And in this field, to get a brand name in that price point is really good. If the brush turns out to be that good, this could be a real winner right here. And but what we're going to do is I'm going to test it like I do when I try these new brushes, to see how it pushes different paints. But in particular, we'll try it with some primer. We'll try this AK microfiller. This is good stuff. We're going to go try it with one of my newer colors in my Mecha Empire lineup. Either Cherry Cola or Black Pepper Metallic. Two beautiful colors. So those are enamels, so we'll see how that works there. We'll try a Tamiya. Maybe we'll try Tamiya. And I want to see how it sprays in all clad. This is a 0.3 millimeter needle and nozzle, and it's the recommendation across the board for a lot of paints, in particular all clad. So we'll see how it pushes this all clad through, and I'll see how difficult it is to clean, and we'll take it from there. And comfort. Now, I mentioned, let's get Hawks out of the way. Anybody out there watching the new season of My Hero? I wasn't the hugest fan of the show, but this current season is spectacular. But I've always loved Hawks. When I saw this figure, I just had to have it. Look at that. It's just a beautiful figure for under 30 bucks. Look at that. Great pose, too. Yeah, so this is how it comes. So there's 6 versions of the model. 0.3 is this one. And a 7 milliliter cup. And then it also comes with a 0.25 with a smaller cup, and a 0.25 with a larger cup. And I'm guessing single and dual action. So I'm guessing that's the lineup right there. This don't even have a cup. So this is for real fine details, just to put little details in. A smaller cup, and this one is basically for what we're doing, model building. So it's got the big cup, so you can spray a lot. And here's what I meant by the dual or single action. It comes with a valve included to make it single action. Now, God knows why you'd want to do that, but it came with the option. But what's this? Oh, comes a little cleaner brush, which is nice. You get in there and clean it. Look at that. It's pretty nice. Here's the wrench. Oh, I'm guessing this is the valve. Yep. Here's your single valve. Let's pull the gun out here and let's check this out. All right, let's get this out of the way. Yeah, it's got a real nice feel to it. It's got a stopper in the back so you can adjust it. Yep, it's already stopped right there. Wow, it's got real good fittings, boy. It's feels good. Now, I guess you just unscrew it and put in the put in your single. Yep. That means it's always blowing air. You're just gonna pull it down to release the paint. But I don't know why you would do that. It gives you the option, I guess. You got an extra valve if something happens to this one. Let's take the cap off. Oh, look at that. That should be easy to clean. Look at that. Wide fitting in there. It's got a protective cap. Let's check the needle. Oh, there you go. Tough to do this, guys, from behind the camera. Oh, there we go. Beefy trigger button. Look how fat that is. The only thing that seems weird is the cup's on a steep angle, but I do tend to paint pointing down, so I guess that's the standard. I'm going to be testing very soon side feeds. I have a side feed of this, and I have a side feed Grex and Harder and Steinbeck, so that's where you can tip it any way you want. So that's going to be a big test, a series of airbrushes coming very soon. But yeah, there we go. Now what we're going to do is we'll have to fit this with one of my quick releases. Oh, you know what? Here we go. Word to the wise. You see this? See the flat washer? Hold on. These are the cheap. These are the good ones. These are the cheap ones you get on Amazon. See, it's got a circle washer, like a little donut. Let me see if I can pull that out. See this? See, it's like a donut. You screw this in and it ends up going inside this hole right there. It curls up inside. It doesn't hold air. And I couldn't figure out the life of me why one was good, one was bad. Then I looked at both, and you can see this is a complete, flat, excellent washer. This is just like a donut. See it? And you want this flat one. And I know Grex makes this kind of fitting, so I ended up buying a bunch of Grex fittings, even if they were expensive. I didn't care because I had to fit all of my airbrushes, and I couldn't take the air leaking out of them. These fit in nice, no air leaks at all. So we're gonna pop that in. It doesn't recommend. Here's the book. This showing you how to remove the valve and making it single feed, like we would want that. I personally don't know why. And it's got the parts manual. It's distributed in America. I got this from Spray Gunner, but they also have a distributor here. It says Armadillo Art in New Jersey. Oops, on the East Coast. Yeah, distributed for any related questions. I don't know why that was in there. I got it from Spray Gunner, and that's it. And I guess it's going to go over how to spray and whatnot. We know all this stuff: troubleshooting, maintenance, cleaning, good tips for a fine line. You got to turn the airway down. You know. Anyway, that's it. Here's the simple parts. I like this type of trigger where it's got the little hammer there that holds onto the trigger. That's it. As simple as it gets. If it's good quality, then I'm going to be very happy. At $69.99, it's $70. But yeah, there it is. So we're going to be spraying some primer on this big shield. We'll see how that primer goes on. And then we'll try the other paints on various surfaces and see what we get. All right? All right, then. Let's head over to the Pace spray booth. Let's hook this up. I think we're going to go with 20 PSI we'll start with. I think I can do most of these at 20 PSI. We'll turn it down to 15 for the all-clad. And I'll clean it on screen, too. We'll see how good it cleans. But I can really get a Q-tip in there. Hold on. A cotton swab here. One of my gun cleaning swabs. I mean, that goes right down in there. That's great. All right. All right, then. Let's head over to the booth. We'll start off, obviously, we'll start with primer, and we'll go from there. All right, my friends, here we are at the booth. I went straight from the bottle right into the cup. Here it is. Let's see if it can push it out. I don't know yet. Oh, it does. Pushes it quite well, actually. Let's go ahead and see what we get. Wow, it's good. It goes on really good, guys. It's hard to see here. Oh, it's already almost all gray. Wow, it pushes the primer really good. For a 0.3, I'm at, let me see again, I'm at 20 PSI. Very good. Look at that. Wow, it really painted on primer well. I'm going to give it that. Let's try it over the old spoon so you guys can see it going on. With all the angles, I think it was harder to see that going on there. Love this primer, by the way. I've been using it for the last couple of kits here. So yeah, look at it. It covers quickly and evenly. Now I don't know if I can do anything as far as testing fine lines. Let's try it on a piece of black paper here. Let me lower the air pressure down. Alright, let's turn that way down. I don't know if primer is going to be good for this test, but let's see if we can get some kind of a fine line here. I should probably take the cap off. Let's take the cap off. When you're dealing with more details, you got to get a little closer. I'm not a detailed artist at all, but let's see if this thing can spray something. Oh yeah, we can do it. Wow, look at this, guys. I mean, it's not going to win any awards. It's not going to beat the Sotar or Micron or any of that stuff, but look at that. I mean, that is pretty good. Even go a little small to large. Wow, not bad. I mean, these are pencil lines up here, guys. Going around my thumb. Trying to get all kinds of shapes here. Yeah, if you really, yeah, you work at it, you can get it thin. I mean, that's pretty good, man. That's primer. So yeah, it can pull off a nice fine line. Boy, that's pretty impressive. Wow. Anyway, let's you can get in the cracks here now. Might as well use it up here. All right. Figure we see that going on. All right, I'm gonna get the materials here. We're gonna clean this out, see how it cleans out. All right, guys, for cleaning this out, we're gonna go with some acetone here. So I like to get this to splash around the edges. So I suck it up and pour it back in. All right. Discard that. All right, so let's see how it clears out. Let's put some more in. I'm gonna bubble it here. Let's see if it bubbles up good. Oh, it does. Yep. The needle doesn't come past the cap, which is good. It doesn't poke your finger off. Yep. All right, get rid of that. All right, let's see what we got. All right, let's clean out the cup. Sorry guys, I'm leaning off camera. I just want to see how this thing cleans up. Yeah, it cleans up nice. And that was primer. So, yeah, once you get down to this point, just blast a little bit more through into your booth here. Or into your, clean your jar. One or the other. I keep this off to the side right over here, off camera. And that's it. We're good to go. All right, let's try another type of paint, and let's see how it does. All right, next up, let's try some all-clad airframe aluminum. All right, we are loaded up. All right, I'm going to leave the air pressure down where it was, pretty low. Let's see how this sprays some all-clad. Look at that. It likes the all-clad. Look at that. A mirror finish of airframe aluminum. Look at that. That is perfect. Fantastic. Very happy. Let's see how it sprays over a weird color, just as an experiment here. Always curious to see how these metal colors come out with different backgrounds, different bases, I should say. Well, it looks blue, then you tip it and you get your chrome. I mean, your aluminum look. Look at that. However, it is very friendly towards the all-clad. Try to make sure these are dry. Oh, that is awesome. Look at that, guys. You can actually put a heavy coat of this because it's not really chrome. It almost is chrome. It's one of my favorite paints because it's just about chrome, but very forgiving. Look at that. You can see me in the reflection right there. Wow, this is great. Well, it likes all clad, that's for sure. Excellent, excellent airbrush so far. We did primer and we've done all clad. And it cleans easy. I think we're on a winner. We have a winner here, guys. I think so. All right, let's try with another paint. Let me go clean this out. We'll be right back. All right, next up, let's try some of my Cherry Cola. Mecha Empire. All right. Looks best over black, but let's go ahead and try it over this white piece. Oops, off the camera a little bit. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this really needs to go over a darker piece. But let me show you. It's not really that purple. It should go over black. So let's go and grab a spoon here. Here's the real color. It's a really, really dark color. It's almost a gloss black with a hint of red in it. Maybe you can see it at the bench. Look at that shine, though. So yeah, that's the color. But I wanted to see how it handled an enamel. It looks like it's just fine. We should have tried it over our color chips, right? All right. Yeah, I really like it over the black. This is how the color is to appear. Anyway, it looks like it handles the enamels just fine. Let's see if it can spray it fine lines like the other one. Yep, no problems. Same thing. All right, let me clean this out. We'll try one more color. All right, guys, last up is some Tamiya. We'll go with X12 Gold Leaf. See how it pushes some of this metallic through. But so far, so good. It pushed through primer and all clad with impressive consistency on both. Yeah, it atomizes the paint really nice. And to be able to do the primer and these finer paints is great. That went on good. Let's try it on a black spoon. Looking good. The airbrush does perform very well. Just trying to see how well it atomizes by really layering it up and see if it runs, but it's not. So it's atomizing the paint really well. Really good. I don't know if it'll cover any of these pieces. Let's see. Let's see if it'll cover this blue. This azure blue, whatever color that is there. Cobalt. Let's see if it covers this. I always get that color shift look when I put anything over blue. Wow, it paints really good. Pretty forgiving too. Look at that. I mean, it covered it right up. Wow, excellent. All right, let me clean it out. We'll go over the results at the bench and wrap this up. All right, here we are back at the bench. Let's push it all forward. Here we go. Here we go. And an excellent airbrush. It painted everything. And well, it cleans easy. Look at it. Look at that. That was just the process I showed you guys. A couple of flushes, back flushes, one through, done. I even pulled the needle out and it was clean. So, yeah, it's easy to clean, easy to take apart. And here's the primer. I mean, look at that. It laid this primer on flawless. It pushed it right through, straight out of the jar. It's a pre-thin, but it's still thick, you know. No problem whatsoever with the primer. Then for the one extreme to the other, we go to all clad, and look at the job it did on this. Look at that color. What is that? Aircraft aluminum. Look at that. Great color. It's borderline chrome. I like this color a lot. It's good for a candy base too. Here it is right over the blue. Just straight blue, and here we go. Got a weird look to it, almost like I said, color shift. But yeah, look how good it went over the gloss black. The all-clad base. Look at that. So it pushed that through. All I did was dial it down to 15 psi. Got that. Here is my cherry Coke. Now it's you can almost see the purple, the reddish. That's it. I tried to get on several spoons if I can get the image across, but it's a tough one to show up. It's it goes on glossy though. My enamels spray like a real deep gloss. It's based on auto paints, which is where you want your deep gloss. That's an enamel. It did that well. And then let's look at the Tamiya X12 Gold. Check this out. That's over white. That's over blue, obviously. And look how even and beautiful it sprayed the Tamiya. So, don't have to go much further than that, right guys? It's a great airbrush. It's $69.99, $70, an absolute bargain. This is as good as my over $100 airbrushes all day long. It's a fantastic airbrush. And you're not buying one of these no-name brands on Amazon with this. This is a quality brand, been around for years. They're now partnered with Iwata. They were partnered with Tamiya, so they work with the best companies out there. So for that, I knew it had to be a quality product. Now, we'll be testing a side feed of theirs in a few weeks. So that'll be like a step up from this. So that'll be a good test. Hopefully it's a 0.5 needle too. We're going to see if that can really push some thicker acrylics through it. But anyway, that is the test. Highly recommended. I will put a link below where I got it. I got it at Spray Gunner. But I'm going to let you guys know there's going to be another video tomorrow, Christmas Day. I'm going to do a recap of my favorite products that I tested throughout the year. And I'm going to go over some of my favorites in a quick video tomorrow and wrap up so much that I tested so far. And then not quite New Year's. We've got another week to go, but we're going to be starting a new year very soon. And I got a lot of plans for the new year, and including a new source for Gaia Notes paint and a good price for them too. And let me show you the waterfall spray booth that just came in. I'm going to pause this and bring you to the booth. 1 second. Yeah, so here I am. I'm in the other room here, and there it is, the waterfall spray booth, mobile fort. And still in here. I'm reading the book on it here, which is right there. But yeah, it's a waterfall spray booth. It's got LEDs built in like my older booth had. And it supposedly has good sheeting, and we'll be testing that. And in a few weeks, a second waterfall air booth is showing up, a whole separate design from this one, where you get to choose exactly what you're looking for and fit your needs. So this test will be coming up within a week or two, and I'm studying it now and getting a spot for it, and I'm expecting big things. And let me pause the camera one more time. I want to show you this giant action figure. 1 second, guys. Yeah, here I am in one of my storage rooms, and obviously storage. Look at this place. Anyway, this is a figure I got in. He's in the game Dynasty. Remember Dynasty Warriors? You guys play that game on the PlayStation? And well, almost every system now. But anyway, you get the horse and Liv Bo and Cheyenne. It's I'm trying to show you the size. That's a real grade right there. So let me step back. Look at the size of this. Granted, it's like a $500 figure. Excuse me, guys. Still coming over my cold. Look at it. Let me get him out of the way. We don't want to hurt him. There we go. Anyway, I'm going to do a video, I think, on an unboxing on him. Sorry, guys, with the camera, so you can see what the figure looks like. There it is. Look at that. Is that beautiful? Look at that. It's like if Iron Man was a horse. Anyway, I was completely blown away by the size. It came in a crate. It's so big. All right, let's head back to the booth. Let me head back to the booth. Let's head back to the bench, guys. Just like that, we are back here. I'm not good at holding that camera yet. Boy, oh boy. But I recommend this airbrush highly to wrap it all up. It is great. A thumbs up across the board. I don't see nothing wrong with it. Time will tell how it lasts. I'll use it throughout the year, and I'll take it from there. But, yeah. So the next video coming up will be Christmas Day. I wish you all a Merry Christmas today if I don't see you tomorrow in the video. But I'm going to put up a video tomorrow. We're going to go over my favorite products I tested over the past year. And as we head into a new year. Anyway, guys, God bless. Merry Christmas to you all. Have a wonderful weekend. I hope to see you all in tomorrow's video. Have a great day.